All right. We're going to shift gears now.
Yeah, we are. We're going to crowdfunding. I would expect that is the general place we go at this time.
And we,
The,
we
the
finally
revolution
named
has
we
begun.
finally named our segment, Greg. What do we name it?
Yeah, I know. Baby's got back or not.
Baby got back.
I love that. Love it. All right, what are we looking at today? That's me.
That's you. You're the
That's
guy.
me.
We
That's
take a
this
look
guy.
at things like Kickstarter, Indiegogo, all of those, and what project are we looking at today, Connell?
So last week we went to the world of Indiegogo, right? And we talked about drones, and we all thought it was a really cool project. Only one of us decided to fund it, though, and the other two decided not to. But we all agreed it was a cool thing to start, and
we
we
did.
hoped more things like that would come out. So this week I decided to go to another crowdfunding source, and this one is called Kickstarter. And the one that I found, it is already funded, so they already met their goal. And so their goal is $50,000, and currently, as we're recording, they're at about $96,000 with 54 days to go. So they got a lot of days to go. But the project is called Cast, the world's first interactive social TV. So it's a very interesting topic. Take a listen.
Hello, Kickstarter. I'm very excited to present to you Cast by Genie. Cast by Genie is a cutting-edge home entertainment hub that seamlessly connects all of your devices into a wireless home video system. And even more amazingly, you can live stream the content that you're watching out of your own home to your friends and family, so you can all watch together no matter where they are. I can guarantee that with Cast by Genie, entertainment will never be the same.
Okay, first, I don't know how to pronounce the second part. Genie. But I can do the first one, Cast. So this Cast project, I think sounds really awesome. So it allows people to buy this hub, right? And then you then have to buy these supporting sticks that you send to your family and friends, and via iOS or Android, because we're all inclusive. It allows you to watch your favorite sporting events or anything like that while interacting with your friends and family. So the way it works is you cast, so kind of like a Chromecast. You guys use a Chromecasting or Roku casting or things like that, right? So first you cast the content you want. So whether it's through a Netflix app or a sporting app or something like that. I don't think you can do live TV if it's not from an app. So I think it has to be with an app with casting capabilities. I could be wrong on that. But you cast your content to your TV. You then invite your friends and family via the app, and they get a notification, and then you can chat about it through the app. But what's also cool is if you're watching, you can purchase a camera, and so if you're watching on the live stream, there's a little picture, and so you can see the game and the content happening, and then you can watch it and your friend's reaction alongside that video content. What do you guys think?
Greg?
What I'm sort of curious about, or mostly curious about, is what the hub actually allows you to do that other sticks or app handling units, desktop units,
Right.
or set-top units do. What's it actually doing that's different than any of those, if there is any difference?
Right.
between the two?
I think there's a big difference in this cast here allows you to cast content to the network itself, and then allows the other people in your network and friends to see exactly what you're seeing. So let's say you are watching American Idol or something. And like for me on the West Coast, my parents live in Hawaii, so they're on a 2-hour, 3-hour delay. And so by using this app and this cast program, we can then watch it at the same time without that delay and chat about the show in real time.
Yeah, so it's like 20 years ago having a satellite dish that actually picked up the real feed from the satellite or something.
Exactly.
I mean,
That's why
in
I'm
a
not
sense.
sure. But I'm not sure about live TV. I think from what I read, it's about
I think it's all app-based.
right, and not about live TV. But
Yeah.
I mean, if you have like the Time Warner Cable app or Comcast, and that supports Chromecast, which I'm not sure those do, then you can actually watch those things.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I know NBA Live, the NBA TV app. If you have that subscription, that'll do it. And then I know the MLB thing does it as well.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
Interesting. Matt?
I think it's cool. I think it's cool to see. I don't know if I personally would use it a ton, but I can definitely see, even situations where if your friends are spread out and everyone wants to watch a movie, you can pull up a movie on Netflix and cast it out, and then you don't have to worry about. I don't know if you guys have ever done it, but I've definitely tried the old get everyone to hit play at the same time, so you're actually kind of watching the movie
Right.
together, and that just
Sure.
never works, right? And so this way, it would be nice to have one person pick a movie, cast it out, and everyone is at the same place. Share YouTube videos. You can show everyone the same video, and just being able to feel more inclusive
Right.
to people who aren't there.
And I think what this cast does is kind of what TV, cable, Roku set-top boxes are trying to do, as well as to make it one gigantic integrated system between social media and your live content, and then you being able to watch it along with your family and friends, and it just being on one giant screen and being able to share that with your family and friends, I think is pretty cool. Although
Have they worked out any issues with licensing and whatnot?
hey,
if you're
here's
sending something
There
through
is
an
a-
app that is running on somebody else's sign-in?
There is a nice little section on the Kickstarter. I will read it word for word because I knew that someone would bring it up, and it
I
says,
figured it had to be there.
It
Is
says,
it
"Is
legal?"
this legal?" Right. That's the
Right,
heading.
that's a good question.
Is this legal? It says right now you're probably asking yourself, "Is that legal?" Well, let's imagine that I invite you to my place tomorrow to watch a show together on Netflix. It's legal, right? Well, we just do it digitally. So acknowledgement that Cast offers a family and friends use only. It's legal. So a cast session lets only up to 6 people participate in the session, knowing that one person subscribes or owns the content, and you're just sharing it. So you're inviting people to be a part of that content. And so, as far as this project is going, and as the law sees it now, it's legal. It's like inviting a friend over to watch TV with you.
So it sounds like maybe we just haven't run into some of the problems. Because currently you can all but not rent a movie and download it to your iPad or to your PC because of the folks who understand how to strip everything and steal it. And so I guess I'm just sort of wondering how
I
that
hate
fits
those
in.
people. Hate them. Hate them. So we get to the question, right? Do you guys all understand the product, how it works?
What's the pricing?
Okay, I'm gonna get to that.
Well,
I just gotta make sure you understand the product.
I thought you were going to ask the question of
No,
am
I
gonna
was
buy it?
not
I don't-
going to.
Okay, well,
If you pay attention to last show, we do the same thing, right? So, you guys understand how the project works?
Yep.
Okay.
I do.
So, they have a cast box, and that comes with the Wi-Fi camera. So, if you wanted to have your face on screen with your other peeps, you would have to buy the cast box. Then they have the cast hub, which is the cast box, a camera, and an HDMI stick. Okay? And then they have the Duo Hub, which is a cast, 2 cast boxes, 2 cams, and 2 HDMI sticks. So let's do the hub. Let's do the twofer, because you need 2 in order for this to work.
be
right?
worth it, I think.
So
Right.
2 cast boxes, 2 cameras, and 2 cast HDMI sticks. And so I think you just kind of put it up on your network. So the way I think it works, and I'm not sure because it's kind of confusing, is you have the cast unit itself, which is a dome-shaped thing that talks to the stick, which is what gets put into your TV. So I think the brain and the what is dealing with the casting itself and all the social media integration is happening in that cast dome. And then that talks to the HDMI stick, which puts it onto your TV, and then you have the 2 cast cameras that talk to the cast dome to then put it onto the HDMI stick. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Greg,
it
makes
does.
sense? Okay. So, 2 cast boxes, 2 cast cams, and 2 cast HDMI sticks. Okay? So, Kickstarter regular price is $539. The early bird special, which is only 500 available, and that's gone, is $449. And then they have the super early bird, which is only 500, which I don't know why that one didn't
Yeah,
go
why
first,
would you
but
get rid of the...
I have no idea. And so that's $389. So currently, I think, well, let's go back up here to see what's available. where it says back project. So they have, all right, so let's skip those. So they have the cast hub. Which one was it? Oh, it looks like they're gone with the, oh no, here it is, $389. So they have 16 more of the 2 cast boxes, 2 cast cams, and 2 cast HDMI sticks for $389. So that's the price that you would back this project at to get the duo, right? Because we all agree you need more than one to make this worth something.
Right.
Okay. So that's the one we'll talk about. So for $389, you get 2 cast boxes, 2 cast cams, and 2 cast HDMI sticks. And they say future retail price of this will be $699. So you save $310. So once it comes off a Kickstarter, they're going to offer it at $699 for 2. So the question is that Matt supported drones last week. The question is at $389, would you fund it, or would you back it, or would you not? So we'll start with the guy who backed the drones last week. And I think I know his answer because I worked with him enough. Matt, you're going to back it or not?
No.
All right, we got no back. We got no back. One no back. Greg, well, I'll go to me because I know what my answer is. I would back it. Just for the fact that my kids love Disney Junior. They love Netflix. They love watching Curious George and things like that. And watching them interact with the show and seeing that, I think, is priceless. And being able to allow... Because every time I Skype with my parents, I always say, hey, Liam, do that thing that you did when you watched Curious George. And he won't do it, right? They get like camera shy all of a sudden. Well, if my parents can see the same thing they're watching and can see their reactions to what they're watching in the way that I see them every day, I think that's pretty cool. So for that reason, I would back it. So Greg, we're off to you. Again, tiebreaker here. Would you back it?
Baby got back.
Or not? $389.
$389.
2 cast boxes, 2 HDMI sticks, and it does baseball.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to
That's a-
influence you in any way. I'm just saying.
No, I think I like the idea. It doesn't hold a lot of interest for me personally, just right now. Like you had a great personal example as to why it worked for you, but that personal example doesn't work for me, and so for me personally, it just wouldn't. So I don't think I would. But I do believe it's a good idea, and obviously it has been back, and there are more people like you.
All right. So by a vote of 2-1, this project did not get backed.
Can I
It's too
say
bad.
why?
Can you say, yeah, go ahead.
My problem with it is it's too proprietary. In that if the service for some reason gets discontinued, I have a box, I have a stick that does nothing. It's literally completely useless.
Well, it's the same thing as the drone thing you backed last week. The drone company goes out,
but I can
the
still-
rotors are dead.
But I still have a drone, right? If
That
this-
doesn't fly.
What?
Oh, sorry. I don't know what that was. I just hit the button. Whoa.
Versus if they turn this into a software thing, and I could run this off of a home theater computer that's plugged into my
No
TV.
one does that. No one does that but you.
Okay, well then never mind.
Greg, do you know what he's talking about? I don't do that. If the Chromecast dies, I'm not going to run it off something.
But if it became a software-based thing, and I could run it off of something I already had, I could justify paying for the software because if the software stops working or gets discontinued, I still have a computer. If this thing goes under, I
You got a
have
nice
nothing.
little paperweight is what
Exactly.
you got.
I have a $400 paperweight.
Yeah.
All right. That's fine. I got no issues. Everyone's got their own little opinion. That's fine.
All right.
Don't
Well,
use
this
little.
week it didn't get back. I'm really feeling like a bit of a stick in the mud.
We're
I'm
0 for
hoping
we're
to
0 for
find
2 on trying to find a project that will back. But
whoever it is you pick next week, I probably will back it just on guilt alone.
the Catholic guilt, is what we call it.